So here we go. 37 miles and it's 10:20. So let's see how long it takes to do 37 miles on this road.
We've started about an hour less ride than we normally would have from San Ignacio, we think. On account of that, it took us about that long to get in from San Ignacio. Shall I carry it? Shall I hold it?
I think we're going to have to hold the microphone,
okay.
Unfortunately.
I'm holding the microphone. So,
nicer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the road has some definite little short holes in it, so speed is not going to be something we're going to be capable of doing much of.
No, but at the same time, it does keep the traffic down, which is probably okay.
I mean, look at that. Isn't that lush and green? As a matter of fact, I'm going to take the cannon and shoot through the window right now.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. You can...
No, just holding it steady.
Look at that.
Are you glad I cleaned the window for you?
Yes, thank you.
I have it.
But as you can see by the GoPros bouncing around, it is not the flattest road in the world.
Definitely not.
But it might be one of the coolest. Oh, I forgot to measure the mileage. So right now it's 7962, and we're probably a mile down the road, so it was probably 61. So we're going to be at, well, almost 8,000 miles when we hit that, because we're at that magic number. Not sure which side of the road is the flattest one. Not sure if speed will help or not. It's just one of those things. I think we'll slow down for this one.
Yeah, fairly soon we'll even out into the highlands and the pine forests, believe it or not.
No, that was just a big hole, nothing wild.
I saw that one coming. Too late.
Sometimes there's just no way to avoid these things, so you just have to drive through them or over them as slowly as you possibly can, trying not to destroy the vehicle.
The tour guide who took the other couple from Mariposa up the hill said he was only in a two-wheel drive. As long as he took it slow and easy, he was okay. And the sign up ahead says, "Welcome to the Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve." I guess we have to check in.
Well, we have to do something. Please park outside.
Good morning.
Where are we going?
Well, we're going to try and go to Caracol if we're allowed to.
Well, me, I could say yes, but when you reach to Agustin, tell for the police, you reach too late, right? You want to visit the Caracol, right?
Right.
They don't got no problem by the road, right? By the jungle as well, but they got some military there too. That's why the road is hard. Just tell them you want to visit the last day for you.
So, okay, we've just gone through the checkpoint at the first gate.
So we're now up in the Mountain Pine Ridge Reserve.
Yep, we're now in the reserve. The road's a little bit better, he says. And we'll just keep going nice and slow here. So this is technically the wilds of Belize. Here we go. And you'll notice he said, that is a good road. He's not bad. You can do
November
it.
was really bad. Ooh.
So we'll just keep going.
Here we have pine trees. Look at that.
Hopefully the GoPro in the window here will show you the lush vegetation
And how it changes as we climb.
Hopefully we'll see some wildlife along the way.
One time we did see a gray fox.
Back on the limestone base, it's actually fairly good. But as you can see, the jungle just grows over every tree. Traditionally, we would always say, take a guide. Just because of this. Holy cow. Madman on a Monday or Sunday run.
With an ATV in the back that may or may not be working.
So we believe this is the Chickaboo Road. That's what our map book tells us. See the color of the dirt here, just bright orange.
It was deep red when it was wet.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It does. It looks almost rusty, as though the ground is just full of iron ore.
It probably is. I mean, it's rustic red clay, as they call it in soap making terms. Last time we came up with Harry in the wet, we got out of the truck at Douglas de Silva. We got back in, we looked at our legs, and looked like we were taking a mud bath.
Oh, this looks like a piece of the washout. You can tell because the whole road surface has changed.
Yeah, there's great piles of muck on either side. And
gray road rather than the red mud. So.
Yes, 2 years ago when we were up here, something had left 1.5 deep ruts in one portion of like in a mud hole. It's pretty exciting. Keep right. Douglas de Silva.
Yeah.
When we left Mariposa, we guesstimated about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to Caracol. So we figured we'd be there by noon. That's probably the waterfall.
Yes, it is. Oh, I remember this bridge.
This is one of the little ones, yeah.
And you can see this looks like it was all washed out right here. You can see right here on this, there's a whole different piece of road again here.
And look at the muck on the side here. They've done a lot of grading.
They bulldozed that out of the way. Whoa!
Whoa!
Holy cow.
Well, there's the Pine Ridge Lodge. I guess that's the reason why they flattened that tiny little bit out.
So if I'm correct, we'll come down around this corner and we should come out to the Rio on River. It's a very, very spectacular piece of water. looks like we're coming down into a bridge, but I'm not sure which one.
It's definitely a bridge because it says narrow. It's just a matter of which one. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Eek. Yeah, it's a different one.
This looks like quite a deep one.
Eek.
Oh, beautiful green.
Eek.
As you might notice, no railing, so don't
Somebody
go too
fell
near
off.
the edge.
Somebody fell off. That was a nervous giggle. That wasn't a funny thing giggle. That was a nervous giggle.
And some more of this improved road. So all we can hope is that there's nobody at the top of it coming down using the same
That's
beat.
a giant rock
Because
right there.
we're not getting around them and out of their way.
Whoa.
There we go.
Did the traction control come on?
I didn't notice. I was too busy steering.
I think
We're still in two-wheel high. We haven't put it into four-wheel high. So all we can do is
carry on.
carry on.
Dartling 8 miles an hour.
We're doing 22 miles an hour.
Up that hill?
No, there we were doing 5. But you can see we pretty much left the jungle behind, and it is just the pine forest now. We've gone another half a mile. No, that's not true.
I think we're coming close to Douglas de Silva now. I'm not positive.
Well, I thought we had to go across the bridge first.
I'm not sure. I can't remember
is
if that
that
was
after?
before or after. I thought
Yeah.
that was after.
Well, we'll know
particular bridge.
momentarily
Yeah,
or
we'll know
whenever.
fairly soon. It's different when you drive yourself from when you're driven.
I never get lost. People always tell me where to go. Windows up.
Windows up. Ah, the big bumps.
To all my subscribers, we'd just like to say thank you very much for traveling with us on our adventures. We hope that you enjoy them. We hope that you laugh with us rather than at us in these endeavors. But I suppose we'll never know if you laugh at us. But just be polite and don't say it in the comments. No. You crazy fools, what were you doing in the middle of nowhere? You know, that kind of stuff. Hey, we don't mind.
We're going on an adventure. That's what we're doing in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
The grand adventure.
Well,
So unfortunately, no wildlife at the moment,
yeah.
but you never know.
No, you just don't.
We could come around the corner and find almost anything.
A tapir, a gray fox, a jaguar,
A
javelina.
fear-de-lance.
Ew, we found one of them already. Last year. Not a yellow racer. Oh dear. I can say I'm glad my window was closed.
Yeah. Well, now that we know that it was a fear-de-lance, yeah. And all the locals that we've described the snake to all go, oh yes, that was fear-de-lance. Now, I don't remember this house in front of us.
Which house?
Right up
up
there
there
on
on
the
the hill?
tree line. Aha! New road surface again. And it's not so much bumpy as they use very sharp rocks, and you can cut your tires up very quickly here. And since we are virtually in the middle of nowhere, I don't want to have to get she who must be obeyed out and have her change a tire.
Like that had happened. There's some things that are still, as far as I'm concerned, a man's job if there's one around. I don't need to change tires. I do lots of other stuff. If I have to do it, I'll do it. I don't, rather not. Yee. There's some big holes.
Yeah, I'm rather not run into them.
Or off of them. There's been some giant ones off the side of the road too. Whole trees falling down.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a runoff line that's 8 feet deep and 2 feet wide.
Seen
See
a couple
there.
of them, yeah.
Can I have the camera?
You may indeed.
See, I don't remember that house up there.
Oh, I'm sure it must have been there all along. It looks fairly old and venerable. Maybe it's a logging camp. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a ranger station.
Oh, the guy's got a 50 cal set up.
Well, there you go. Must be military or para.
No, I was only joking.
Okay. I wouldn't have been least bit surprised.
So this must be
Douglas De Silva.
Douglas De Silva.
Yep.
So we're almost there.
Well,
We've come 15 miles.
it's 11:16.
So we're
An
now
hour
at
and a half.
79.77, and we've just come into Douglas De Silva. Now what we're here for is we need to sign in with the military. So we have to find their little house. It's usually up here on the left. But we'll just have to see what we can get. Oh! See, I thought nobody's come running out to say anything yet.
I think that's where the sign that says stop.
Hey, now that might be the thing to do, is where the sign says stop is the place to stop.
Yep. Augustine.
Ah, yes, okay. So, here we are.
Oh, they've got a new checkpoint. Isn't that nice?
So, we've just checked in with the military, and everything appears to be fine, and he says the road is much better from here on in. Oh my God, look at that!
Yeah. Here, you can. Oh, now it's flown away. Yeah. You should have just taken
I
it
should
from
have
where
just
you
stayed
were.
where it was.
And taken it from you.
Oh well. Well, we'll wonder if the bird is actually on the GoPro, because we didn't get it any other way.
Well,
But that was a big vulture. He was looking for food.
Some giant termite nests in the trees.
Oh, gecko.
Pretty little roads, pretty little creeks.
I just love the greens and the trees
all the
here.
different shades. So many little mountain rivers. So many funny little bridges with no railings.
Well, you have to understand that in rainy season, the rain will actually fill the river to the point where it overruns the bridge itself.
So we're in the heart of the Maya Mountains now. So I lost an oil pan.
So we're pretty sure this is the river crossing that we've finally been talking about so many times, because we come down here and says 25, and it looks slow enough that this could be the right place. So all we can do is hope this time, or else we'll be lying again. But it feels about right.
Yeah, we're getting very close now. I mean, we're within...
Ow!
I'd say we're, within 15 miles of the place now. I think probably closer than that.
Well, we've been driving for 4 days, and I think we've come 1.5 miles now. No, we're not that slow a driver, and it's not that adventurous.
This is not a road I have to say to Ian, you're driving like a native. Cut it out.
No, this one I can't drive like a native because I don't know it well enough to hit it with any kind of speed. And the dust is just like ball bearings here. A couple of times the vehicle's just slid sideways on us, and we weren't doing anything particularly uncool at the time.
No, nothing untoward, indeed. Now, I'm pretty sure this is where we skidded around on the clay when Harry drove us last time. Yeah, and we're coming down to the river valley, or the mountain valley, so we should be crossing the river fairly soon. And then it's up and over the next hill, and we're there.
And I have to admit, I'm glad we have power steering. Nobody coming.
Nobody coming.
This is always so beautiful. Let me just stop right here. Take a little picture or two. So on the way back out, we will save at least a little bit of the battery, and we will fly over this river. Ian's going to fly over the water. Yeah, I'm going to fly over the water. I've discovered that if you crash in the jungle, you're not getting it back anyway. So it doesn't matter whether or not it's jungle or river. It ain't coming home.
You've now crossed the border into the Chickable Forest Reserve, which means that you don't have
lots of washboard.
Look out for this hole. Giant size runoff holes. Oh my goodness. My job as navigator is to point out the really big things I see. Pedestrian crossings, traffic humps, tapers, jaguars.
Come on now, you've never told me to miss the jaguar.
I hope one day to see one in the wild. Directly behind us. They were really loud.
They were. I see blacktop.
You do? I think that's limestone.
Oh, okay.
Giant rocks in the middle of the road. Yowza.
You gotta be fast to see him.
What's haha?
A fence.
Oh, that's a good sign. Welcome to Chickable National Park Visitor Center.
Wow.
Hey, another big rock. There. Oh.
Smoke.
Caracol that way. This is Taper Camp. Yes. Okay, I know where we are. Yay. That was a Aki bit. roller coaster coming. Talk about your mad mouse.
And yes, the road is improved, Mr. Army Man.
Mm-hmm,
Maybe if you're driving a 6x. Yeah, I think they tell the gringos, yeah, the road's fine, just drive at any speed you want, you'll be okay. Because they're waiting for parts.
I figure pavement has to start soon. We were told there was anteaters around. There's not armadillos. We have them too.
I'm kind of intrigued to know who goes where when we meet somebody coming the other way.
No, I guess we just sort of head for the... Let's not...
And here we go, folks.
Oh, look, we found pavement.
We found the pavement.
Yay.
So we know that from here, it's 9 miles.
See, there's a yellow line, or what's left of it. This was the worst 9 miles.
You can see how steep it is.
Which is why they paved it. But this was paved a long time ago. Still in decent condition, considering. Not much farther to go. I'm getting really excited.
It's quite strange to have gone all those miles on all that terrible road to end up here on this bit.
It looks a lot like portions of Stevens Pass. The old road.
Oh, those are big.
Yeah.
You either want both wheels on one side or one wheel on either side. Don't want to hit any of them. There might be a yellow line down the middle of the road, but the jungle is slowly reclaiming it. As you can see, we're no longer really in the middle anymore. One lane is narrower than the other. Must be butterfly corridor. Sure, a lot of them here.
Really a lot. I saw some, ooh, that's a pretty yellow one. I saw some little greeny ones down by the river, and smell that. We're completely out of the pine forest again.
We're back into the jungle. Well, according to the odometer, it says another 8 miles, but I can't believe that. I don't think we've been driving on an hour or a road a mile.
Well, I mean, what's our speed now, honey?
35.
We should be hitting the site in another 5 minutes.
I wouldn't think it'd be much more than 5 minutes. So if you all want to grab a bathroom break, you go right ahead. We'll be here driving down the road when you get back. Wow, we're doing 40 miles an hour.
Ooh, and the speed limit is 35.
We're going to get a speeding ticket.
Yup, you are. I'm not. I'm not driving. On the road just about 2 hours now. Which is almost pretty well what we estimated we'd be there.
Yeah.
If the road had been better, it would have been sooner. Who cares? We're here. We're really close to.
Well, according to the odometer, it says we're still 5 miles away. I can't believe that. As we said, the paved bit's only 9 miles long.
That's what we were told anyway.
I keep thinking that it's just around the next corner, and of course it will be at the very end. But you know, and the odometer keeps on saying, "Well, no, it's not."
Anticipation is just about killing us.
Yes. Okay, the odometer reads 7998, and we figured that we would arrive at Caracol at 8,000.
Pretty close to 8,000, yeah.
So, theoretically, 2 miles. There we are, 7999. Aha!
Back onto the yucky road.
No, this is the park.
Yeah, we're here. Come around the corner, it should say, "Welcome to Caracol."
We're gonna. There it is, right there, folks.
We made it.
If you've never been here before,
Oh, be prepared.
be prepared for something that will blow your mind
To be
away.
amazed, yes. The first time we got here, we were just awestruck.
And up here in front of us is the main parking lot.
A dozen vehicles or so?
Oh, a few more than a dozen, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A Jeep 11.
What's this?
We did it last time with Harry.
Where are we going to go? We're going to put right in here?
Sure, why not? Unless you want to go in between those two guys. Oh, they put the tables in the museum now.
Well, some of them there.
Well, we're here.
So, okay, we're here. From here on in, it's another camera. See you in a bit, folks.